Minutes. Always the longest one. Okay, it's officially so. And welcome everybody, board members, members of the audience. Thank you for being here. Today is February 22nd, 2024, and this is the village board meeting for the village of Willow Springs. Madam Clerk Charles, can we please call roll?
Trustee Ara,
Here.
Kennedy,
Here.
Micah,
Here.
Tosh,
Here.
Moon, Carr,
Here.
President Nettmeyer.
Here, thank you. That completes the roll. We have a quorum. Let's please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
Liberty and strong.
Okay, thanks again, everybody. We are going to jump into chapter 3 on our agenda that is in 30 minutes. First, I want to say and apologize. My apologies for missing the last meeting and thank you to President Parker for doing some job leading now. We have the board in our board pack, the minutes for your review and consideration. May I have a motion to
So move.
by trustee Kennedy, second by trustee Posh. Discussion or questions on those minutes? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Tosh,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
Those are approved. We'll move on to number 4 now, which is village administrator report. And Mr. Chris.
Thank you. A couple quick things this evening. One is that I want to let everybody know that at LT High School's meeting this week, it appears that they finally agreed to obtain an appraisal of their land on Willow Springs Road that we've been going back and forth on for over a year now. They're working at obtaining an appraisal at current zoning. So that's a step in the right direction if they do want to actually go forward and sell it. The other piece of what they're doing is they have an RFP out for a community engagement company. And so at an upcoming meeting, they're looking at kind of going over both of those, the appraisal and the what they receive back as far as proposals from companies to help them engage the community. And then they'll make determinations from there, whether or not they want to go forward with the sale in the future. So that's where that is. Second item, I want to let everybody know at the last meeting, you guys approved, or maybe it was 2 meetings ago, we approved surplusing a couple of vehicles. Those are live on the auction right now. They have 7 days, I believe, until that auction ends. The site is called Obanoff Auctions. So the skid steer is already doing well, and I'm sure the truck will sell. It has 7 days as well to obtain a bid and sold. So we'll keep you guys updated when that sells. And then the last piece I've got, something we've been talking about, Dan and I have been working for a little while on some policies as far as our financials go. And so what I've got tonight is a budget, purpose, and organization policy, a debt management policy, and a fund balance policy. And I have a copy of each of them here to share with you guys. And if you could, take a look at them over the next week or two. Let me know if you have concerns or questions. We've gone through these several times, and our intention is to have them back for you at the next board meeting as part of an ordinance to approve so that they become our formal policies. For a little bit of feedback on them, basically all 3 of them summarize how Dan and I have been handling the finances for the last couple of years as far as keeping adequate funds in our reserves, keeping our budget being approved on time, providing regular reviews of our financial status to the board, all of those types of things. So there's a few reasons that we want to do this. One is it just memorializes how we've been operating and makes it a formal policy. The second piece is in the future, if you guys ever go for a rating review or anything like that, the first thing they ask you, they want to review your policies and how you manage your funding. And so by having these formal adopted policies, it's going to put the entire village in a better standing to improve our credit rating in the future. And so it's just something that we have talked about for a while. It's finally time to do it. So again, I'll hand these out here before you guys leave tonight. I've got them in front of me. I'll hand them out. If there's any questions, just reach out to myself or Dan. And we'll try to explain it as best we can. And like I said, we'll be looking to approve them at that meeting. So that is all I have for tonight.
Thank you, Administrator Grace, and thank you, Treasurer Denny and Administrator Grace, for taking the initiative to put together these policies, and a lot of work went into them, and I think it just really elevates what our policies are going forward, so we look forward to considering those at our next. We will move on to the clerk report. Clerk
I
Wright.
have no report this evening.
Thank you. Reports of officials, Bill Duncan, Tom Vincent,
No report.
Village Attorney, Russ,
There is no legal report this evening.
Village Treasurer, Dan Hennis.
No report this evening.
We'll move then to number 7, reports of standing committees, Finance and Administration Committee, Trustee Clark.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve item 7A1, warrant 24-0-04, dated February 22nd, 2024. Payroll and fund expenses totaling $171,215.58.
We have the motion by Trustee R, and thank you for that. Is there a second? Trustee Moon, I think I heard Trustee Moon on that one.
Moon it is.
Is there questions or discussions on the warrants from the board members?
I'll say that this is more of a routine dollar amount. A couple of things that stand out in there. First of all, is there's no one pay period in it. There's about $17,000 for budgeted annual capital projects, which you see going on in this building. This big part of it. And there's a annual police department service contract. $1,000. It's just the highlights. Everything else is pretty routine.
Thanks for those highlights, Trustee Ara. Any more questions or discussions on the warrants for February 25th? Hearing none, roll call vote, please, Rachel.
Trustee R,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Hash,
Aye.
Moon, Carr.
All ayes and those warrants are approved.
That completes my report.
Public Safety Committee, Trustee Kennedy.
Yeah, we had a police board meeting earlier today, and chief is going to say coming up.
I was just gonna say, we had the meeting and we got 3 more full-time. That puts us at 12, for our authorized strength of 13. With a couple of individuals who are interviewing for another full-time position, which should fill us up. Like I said, to our authorized strength. We've also got a number of part-timers who are coming on at the same time, so hopefully our overtime budget goes down by a lot. But it's good to see good people who really want to come on and this group I'm really trust the people. They're not young kids, they've already done police work. The junior person is 9 years on the job, and they really want to work here. So I'm very happy.
Very good. Thank you for your work on that.
Thank you.
That concludes my report.
All right, thank you both then. We'll move to Municipal Buildings and Grounds Committee, Trustee Mecca.
Thank you, Madam President. Just wanted to report, obviously, everybody sees there's some renovations going on in the building, just getting some new carpet and paint and just little things, making the village a little bit up to date, nicer looking. And that pretty much concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Mecca. Public Works Committee, Trustee Posh.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I would just, like to thank the weatherman for being kind to us the last few months. It's given a chance to the public works guys to finish the garage, interior, all the installations. They're working on a project down at the community center, cleaning up the yard, getting trucks ready, lawnmowers ready. We're not big into getting the lawnmowers ready yet because we don't know what's done, but I think we do have our final load of salt. The whole stays away, we'll use it next year. And being that you were gone at the last meeting, I made a big mistake and did wish you Brandon a happy birthday. You're usually on top of the list. So I want to let everybody know it's birthday. We don't keep celebrating, we want to. So that's my report, thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Posh. License and Franchise Committee, Trustee Moon.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I have nothing to report.
Okay, then we will move to Building and Zoning Committee, Trustee Carr.
We also have nothing on the agenda.
Okay, then we will move to number 8 on our agenda. That's the action items. We have 4 of those tonight. We'll start from the start here. The first is action to grant the village administrator the authority to engage in an agreement with Piper IT for IT service. I'll provide a little bit of background on that. Piper IT has worked with our village since August of 2023. They have been working on a project for to upgrade and secure our IT infrastructure. And that phase of the work has now been completed, so we're shifting gears now. It was a very robust project, and I would say that most of it has been completed. And now we're shifting gears to more of a service contract and a monthly arrangement going forward so that we can keep everything updated, managed, and running smoothly with proactive responses. In your board packet, you'll find the details of that agreement, the monthly cost of $1,430, and the cost breakdown in there as well. So with that background, I want to confirm motion to approve the authority. By trustee Todd.
Second.
Second by trustee Ara. Questions or discussions on this one, board members?
How does that compare to who we were using before?
Todd?
You know what, I think, let me sound in on this. My experience with our computer system since I've been on the board, this has been a step change in equipment, software, and responsibility by Piper IT. I noticed the difference compared to the response and the things that we were behind on related to software, especially in antivirus and everything else. So it is about the same, maybe it's a bit more, let's say it's a bit more, but the fact of the matter is we needed to do some things that were not needed. So that's part of the reason why we had to spend all that money to upgrade the system, but the person that we brought in to upgrade the system is also the one that's going to be maintaining it. Now, the difference also, as I understand it, and the village administrator to chime in, is the fact that this also includes antivirus.
Yeah, I was gonna chime in on that one, right? So this agreement includes monthly antivirus support for all of our devices. So the hourly rate that we're paying is actually less than what we paid our prior company. We paid them they just invoiced us for their services as they provided them. So the rate for the service is actually less, but the overall is slightly more because of the service keeping current, so that we don't have issues. We replaced our firewalls, we've replaced multiple servers. Thank you. I knew you'd help. Multiple servers, and so it's just important to keep it all current so that we don't have any issues like AT&T.
Yeah, I appreciate that discussion and that feedback. I think it's definitely putting us in a good position and makes sense now to move forward and maintain it. And the breakdown also includes, it looks like service time as well, 5 service hours per month. Are there any additional questions on this?
No, I didn't realize till I saw this, how much approval we have.
Yeah, this covers all.
40.
The other thing is that this is an agreement right now that is, we could break it at any time with 30-day notice. So it's not a service contract, long-term, doesn't have a confined date. So if something goes awry, and we think we need to go to somebody else or do something, go get it out of it and get into another contract. with somebody else. I noticed for a little time that I used the computer system, and recently I noticed it.
Any more discussions on this one before we call a vote? Hearing none, Clerk Charles, please call the roll.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Cash, Moon, Carl.
Thank you for that. All ayes and that action item is approved. We'll move on to number 2, this first squad purchase. In our 2024 budget to approve the purchase of a new squad, it's important to us that we keep our continuously. So in our board packs, we have approval to purchase the new 2023 Ford Police Interceptor Explorer, VIN number 1FM5K8KVXPG 18927. from Stivers for Lincoln at 1450 East Hickerman Road in Waukee, Iowa, 50263, in the amount of $45,590. I'll first ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
No second.
Trustee Kennedy will give this one to trustee Micah. Discussion or questions on this action item?
I think the thing that the public's gonna see when it shows up is the fact that it's changed. So changing.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? I never heard of the town before, I looked it up, there's a suburb of, Des Moines. How would you select that place? How do you select that place to buy it?
So
Ryan,
We're-
knows how to find the bargain.
we're still struggling to obtain vehicles. You still can't really order them locally. We're waiting on one. If you remember, we ordered a CSO vehicle about 20 months ago, and that has not been built yet. Ford is still sitting on it. So if you want a vehicle, you got to hunt for them. And so this was the closest brand new police interceptor that met our specs. That was sitting on the lot that I was able to buy. They honored the bid pricing that we had over the state of Illinois. And the chief actually obtained a quote to get it shipped to us. Driving up there, 6 hours each way. So he obtained a quote for $250 to get it shipped right here to our house. So, put on a truck and go out here. Yeah, accident by the time we, and two of us in the car, that one can't go well. So it'll be better off just getting it shipped. But that's why we got it. It's just close.
And since we saved so much on the transport and the purchase, we can talk about paying another time.
Any more questions on this one? Discussion? Okay, then let's do a roll call vote, please, for Charles.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Pash.
Aye.
Moon. Carl.
All ayes, and that charge is approved. Thank you. We're moving to number 3 now for our action item. And this is consideration of approval of ordinance 2024-0-45. This is an ordinance amending Title 8, Chapter 2 of the Village Code for inspection. So allow me to provide a little bit of background on this one. In this ordinance, we are effectively increasing inspection fees from $75 to $100. From my research, I learned that the last time I think we had any kind of increase was 2009. So it's been quite a while that we've revised this and taken a look at it. And the intent here is partly to be fair to our inspectors and then increase their fee that they're earned for their inspections. It's been a long time since they've seen any kind of increase, and we want to be remaining competitive with our insurance. So that is the spirit and intent behind this action item. If I could, I'll ask for a motion to approve it.
I'll make that motion.
By trustee Kennedy, is there a second? By trustee Carr. Questions or discussions on this one? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Pash.
Aye.
Moon. Carl.
All ayes, and that is approved. Thank you for that. And our fourth and final one is consideration of a ordinance 2024-0-06, and this is an ordinance amending section 4.22 of our personnel manual. So I'll provide some background. This ordinance is updated the portion of our policy manual relating to retirement programs. This revision is complete in our board tactical review. And effectively what it's doing is taking our policy and having it mirror the state laws regarding pensions of. So I have for a motion to approve this one.
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
By trustee Kennedy. So we have the first by trustee Ara, the second by trustee Kennedy. I'm opening to any discussion or questions on this one. Anybody want to add any clarification? Okay, hearing none. Let's do a roll call vote.
Trustee Ara.
Aye.
Kennedy.
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Pash.
Aye.
Moon. Carl.
All ayes, and that is approved. Thank you. That concludes our action items. Now we'll move to number 9. I'll entertain any old business. Any new business? Then number 10, public comment. Anyone wishing to speak? Okay, and so then we have no need for executive session tonight. 12 And final, president's report. Don't have a lot to report on this evening. I just want to say thank you to our police commission and our police department for the great work done and the good news that we heard tonight. I also had the opportunity to attend the Park and Rec Commission meeting on Monday, and you guys are doing great things there, so I'll share a few of your announcements. The Easter egg hunt is coming up for our village on Saturday, March 23rd, so look forward to seeing everybody there. Easter's coming early this year. And then the night before that is Friday night, March 22nd. That is going to be a paint night. You can register for that or find out more information here at our hall on our website. There's an opportunity to register online as well. And we're kind of shifting gears now, as you know, like Public Works is shifting gears with the nice weather and starting to look towards grass cutting, all of the things that the seasons change bring. We're looking to our summer events. So we're starting to look at concerts in the park as well. So lots of good things coming. Looking forward to it. That completes my report. Our next meeting is March 14th. Hope to see everybody. Until then, take care. I will ask now for a motion to adjourn. By trustee Tosh, second by trustee Newly. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned at 7:21. Thank you.
If anybody needs